Hi folks, it's Danny at Bradley James Classics bringing you a modern car. This time it's a Mini Cooper 1.6 diesel of 103,000 miles from 2008. Now the car itself is in very nice order. The car has very good paintwork. There's no major dents or scratches or any signs of corrosion. It's very solid underneath. It's got a good set of tyres. Having looked through the service record, it has been fully serviced, and it does come with the dealer folder, the stamped up service book, 2 sets of keys, and I personally think it looks very good with the black bodywork, white roof, white wheels and mirrors. Now, having spoken to the previous owner, they've been delighted with this car, served them really well. It was actually driven all the way down from Scotland down to us here in Hampshire, so that's about as long a drive as you can have in the UK. And when it arrived, they were keen to show me that it averaged 73 miles to the gallon, which is remarkable. And also what I found out about these is this really is the engine to go for. I think I'm right in saying they're about 110 brake horsepower, but this is the engine that's made by the Ford Peugeot conglomerate. So it's a 1.6 engine, which is super economical and just £30 a year to tax, for road tax. Now the later Mini started fitting the BMW engine, and a fine engine I'm sure from BMW. However, it lost a big chunk of its fuel economy. So actually, if it's fuel economy you're looking for, then the one with this engine in is the one to go for. Having checked it myself, plenty of talk about that on all the forums. Now the car itself, I'm going to get a little bit closer so you can see, and I'm just going to describe the panels as I look at them. The bonnet is nice and shiny, as you would expect. There's a few little stone chips on the front, which I think the camera has picked up. The front bumper is in good order, as is this sort of wing section over the wheels. This wheel's in nice nick. No major damage or dents in this door or rear panel. The roof is also nice and shiny, in good condition. And through the back, the bumper's in very nice order. No marks to speak of here. Nothing on the tailgate. Same for this rear wing, and also down the side of the car here on the passenger side door. All very good. Now I'm going to step back, let you have one little look on my video as I walk round and step inside the car and tell you a little bit about what you get inside. Now, it's got fitted mats. It's all freshly valeted, so it smells lovely in here as well. And being a classic car guy, I'm not really ever quite sure what's extra equipment or what isn't, but I'm pretty sure that this wood trim is probably an extra. They got a massive, great big speedo in these cars, and through here is where you'd see the radio station, and you can adjust the volume here, and you can change the radio or CD track there. This is the air conditioning and the heating and ventilation, and the switches for the electric windows. It's a 6-speed gearbox, manual, and I can tell you that all of that works fine, and we've recharged the air conditioning because it was a little low. Onto the steering wheel. It's a leather steering wheel. That's all in good condition, not overly worn despite 103,000 miles. There's no warning lights. We will bring the car will be available with a 12-month MOT, and as you can see, it's all very nice and clean inside. I would describe it as a sort of half leather seats. Very pleasant with the wooden trim in here. Very good headlining and unmarked rear seats. So the car itself I would describe as above average condition, despite the fact it's done a few miles, and it is incredibly coming up for 12 years old. So I think this is a good bet. It's already been through our workshop. It's going to have a 12-month MOT. We always give the cars a thorough PDI to make sure they're up to scratch. and I really just get the impression, having looked at the service record and looked around the car and put it through the workshop, I think this is a nice example. So it's probably a little dark inside here, and I'm not sure how much you're seeing, but I just wanted to sort of run through what you get inside these modern Minis. This is obviously a later generation Mini from the early ones. Am I right in saying this is called an R56, I believe? If I was being critical, I can see one little mark here, and I'm sure that's derived from a bit of a stone chip. But other than that, it's got really nice shiny black paintwork, really set off nicely with these white wheels and white roof. So hopefully this will be the car for you. If you need a part exchange, we can help. If you need the car delivering within the UK, we can help with delivery at a very competitive price. Thank you for tuning into the video. This has been Danny at Bradley James Classics, showing you a Mini Cooper 1.6D with 103,000 miles. A very clean and tidy little car. Thanks, folks.